rock bottom was something very difficult. I felt very alone. It was a constant battle to fill that need that I was searching for. It was very scary, thinking that you're going to die and almost wanting to die, not having hope for anything. It was a very dark place, and I definitely wanted to not be in that anymore. I think it was New Year's Eve. I was partying with family, and I was hiding away, doing my substances and finding other things to kind of fill that void. And I just feel that I just couldn't take it anymore. I reached a point that I needed something more. I couldn't live like that anymore. I had tried to take my life multiple times, and God didn't take me. He wanted me here, so I'm happy that I was able to find some hope for myself. I think it was that night after the party was over and I was at home and I was all alone, and just that feeling of being by yourself is very scary. Not having hope and something to look forward to, and knowing that you're loved. I think that was the biggest thing for me. I have an amazing family and they love me very much, but when you're sick and you're using substances, it's blocking that mind to be able to see those things. And that was the night that I just told myself that I was done, and I needed to find God and find something for myself, for my future. I prayed that he wouldn't take my life, and that I wouldn't overdose. I have had many people in my life overdose, and it's scary to know that you can just be taken in an instant. I just asked him to be in my life, and I started talking to him as I laid in my bed, and I was so high that I didn't even know where I was or what I was doing or how I could feel. At that moment I just realized that it was enough, and I had been in the church many times. I grew up as a Catholic, and I was baptized and did all my sacraments. So it was still he was always in my heart, but I guess I didn't feel that I was loved and that I was obeying him and living in his direction. So that was my moment, I guess. It was still a little bit of a process after New Year's. I started coming back to church faithfully, and I always had such a feeling of guilt, and I believe that was because I knew that I wasn't supposed to be doing the things that I was doing, and that wasn't a life for me, and that wasn't what God wanted for me. So I recently got baptized, and that I think was my saving moment. It kind of just freed me of all that guilt, and I just feel I have a second chance, and that he loves me. And I'm learning that sometimes you have to go through those types of things to be able to tell other people and to be able to share your story, and it was just amazing. So I just feel so much more hopeful. I wake up in the morning, and I'm definitely involved in my church, which has been a huge part of this process. I also am doing therapy and other types of things that are fixing my inside, which I think I kind of strayed away from, tried to hide those feelings and those situations. So just addressing all those issues has been a huge thing, knowing that he loves me, knowing that I have hope, I guess, for my future, knowing that I'm loved, and that my church people, my church family loves me, and it's an amazing feeling, absolutely. I would just tell them that there's hope. There's always hope. There's always someone out there that you can talk to and you can relate to. Like I said, I've come and gone, and I never felt judgment. I never felt, that they were wondering why I would come and then not come. And, I felt that sense of love. And I think that was a big thing that brought me back and created this process. It made it that much more easier for me. So I think you're loved, just community it's just, there's always someone, just knowing that for sure. And God for me has been that someone, so.